Hello and welcome back, and hopefully the rain holds off. It's just a little bit of drizzle in the air, but I really need to start harvesting some of these potatoes because we've actually ran out, and it's so bad when you got to go out and buy potatoes just because you haven't harvested them. Now these are Pink Fir apples, and this one I'm really looking forward to because I literally can't get my hand in because there's potatoes all the way down. And this one is Sharps Express. Now this was a first early, but I did them really late just to get more of a continuous harvest. So we're going to see what we get from that. First time growing both the Sharp Express and the Pink Fir Apple. Right, so like I say, I'm really looking forward to seeing how these potatoes do. These are the Pink Fir Apples because you just can't get my hand into there. Now I do have to say again, thank you to Clare for giving me these seed potatoes. It's the first time growing Pink Fir Apple, but they have well rooted into the wood chip below them, so let's see how they've done. The moment of truth again. Oh. Right, well that's looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit of scab on them, but let's crack them open and see what we've got. They are well rooted, so maybe next time I need a bigger tub. Well, there's some nice sized ones there. It's not your typical break open, but there we go. They're looking all right. Yeah, they've got some nice sized ones on there. I did do 4 per, oh look at that, that's a nice shot, isn't it? I did do 4 per tub, and there's some nice unusual ones there, but yeah, looking forward to seeing how these do. I don't know how we're going to be using them. Like I say, it's the first time growing them. Probably just as wedges. Look at these. I'm really pleased with how these look done. Like I say, some nice size ones there. Right, there you go. Look at all those. I'm really pleased with them. That really is free potatoes. Yeah, really pleased. Right, so this one again had rooted well into the wood chip, but I can actually get my hand into it, so let's see what we get from this one. This is a Pink Fir Apple again. There's some lovely coloured potatoes and roots on them, and there's a big massive slug on that one. Right, let's see what we got. That's looking all right. That's looking all right, isn't it? Oh, I'm pleased with these potatoes. I think these are going to just literally be cleaned up and cut in half to make wedges. I'll just keep those out. There's plenty on there as well. They're very intertangled, all the roots are. But yeah, so maybe I do need to do a bigger pot, because this is only a 15 litre pot. Look at all these. I am starting to think I've got another 3 tubs. I may hold off harvesting the very last one and then try and keep it for seed potatoes. I don't know yet, see how we go. I may try and store them in dry sand just to see what we get. I'm really pleased with that again. Putting that together, that's a lot. Right, there you go. That is just from 2 15 litre tubs. I think I'm going to say 4 seed potatoes in each one, because there's 19 seed potatoes and I've got 5 tubs. I'm really pleased with that. Some real nice size ones. And I say finger potatoes are brilliant. Cut them in half and a great big wedge they are. Yeah, I'm really pleased with them. What's interesting is that's the size of one of the seed potatoes. So I am looking at something a little bit smaller than just that for when I do seed potatoes. And if I do hold off on one tub, I should hopefully have plenty for next year. That's if they taste all right. I'm presuming they do. Yeah, just got a cheesy grin on my face, so let's see how this does. Again, first time growing these potatoes, and these really struggled with watering. All the potatoes have, so I'm really happy with the quality of them. So yeah, these are Sharps Express. Now that's looking all right around this side. It's looking all right there as well. Look at these, nice condition as well. I'm really pleased with these. Let's crack this one open. Hey, that's looking all right. Let me just show you. There we go. I'm really pleased with that. Look at that. That's a real nice quality potato. Like I said, I was really worried just because of the amount of water that was needed for them, and some nice big worms in there as well. There's loads in here. Right. It's going to take me a while to sift through and see how many we've got in here, but yeah, it really is like hunting for gold, isn't it? There's just loads. I was actually going to do 2 tubs of these. I may not. Let's just see how many we've actually got. I'll bring you back. Right, well there you go. That's going to be the thumbnail, isn't it? I'm really pleased. Like I say, I was actually going to do 2 tubs, but that would just be greedy, because these are first areas that don't store too well. Then I've just got to be careful not to overdo it, but I'm really pleased. Now look at the size of that one. That's going to be a monster wedge, that is. So got a question. Actually, let me just bring these back up again, because I don't know whether they're all in shot. So these were growing 3 potatoes in 3 seed potatoes in 30 litres, and this was 8 seed potatoes into 15 litres. So both the same amount of compost, and look at the difference in return that you can get. Finger potatoes can be quite difficult to grow, but I have found that they really like being contained in a really small pot. I did lots of different experiments when I first started with the ratty finger potatoes, but yeah, really pleased with this, and they are pretty decent quality. There's 1 or 2 who've got a little bit of scab on, but yeah, I'm not too bothered about that. Right, what next? Oh, where's the rain? Yeah, I think we're going to get rained off now. Well, that was well timed, wasn't it? Really nice to see the rain though. Look at that, that's a welcome sight. Right, so those potatoes were really nice, the Sharp Express. We made a big batch of the Bombay potato with them. They're not quite, I wouldn't say we'll be able to do any roast potatoes with them, and they're quite soft, but we're certainly going to be using those for tatty scones and making more batches of that Bombay potato. Everything in here is quickly dying off, and if you don't catch it, it's gone over. Yeah, the cucumbers look like that is it. These are going to probably be the last ones of our cucumbers. What I'm going to do is probably cut them and see if we get any new side shoots, but I'll cut all the side shoots after I've harvested all these. I'm not going to do that today, just because I haven't got the time to start pickling them, and I like to do them when they're fresh. But that's it, isn't it? Everything this year is going so quickly. If you blink, it's gone. And this is another one that's just gone over. That's it. It's game over totally on this one. They completely just died off. You know, we did our best, and we have got some nice sized ones. That one over there is a real biggie. But yeah, these squashes, they've just gone, haven't they? That is it. It's the same with the sweet corn. If we get anything, we get something. I just don't know. It seemed like the I'm going to say flowers where the pollen comes, that was out way too early. We had a lot of wind, and then we had the silk start to appear. So we're probably not getting anything there. Everything, like I say, is just gone. It's just a quick, as if somebody's flipped a switch. We are now into autumn, that is it. Summer is gone and everything is just dying back. I mean, I'm not complaining. We've had a real good amount of harvests, but it's been really hard to keep up with those harvests because everything is just, it's like courgette season, isn't it? You turn around and you just get a real big, massive one, a bit like this one. But yeah, it's just been like a courgette season. You blink and it's ready to harvest. You blink again and it's gone. It's going over. And that's what I'm finding at the moment. We're having a stir fry tonight, so we'll have some of these beans. And again, quite a lot of those up there have actually gone over the plants. That was it. It's just been one of those seasons where everything has just been on turbo power. That's what I'm going to call it. I mean, how are you finding it? How's the season done for you? Have you had bumper harvests? Have you struggled with the watering? That's something we've got to look at. We've got both sets of water butts at the moment are out, so it has been quite a struggle. What I'm going to do is go and pick some. I think there's a few just left, but look at these. These are those rat-tailed radishes. Last week I was saying, oh, they're just nearly ready to pick. This week I'm thinking I need to pick these tomorrow, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pick them tomorrow off camera. I've tried them, they're still fine, but everything, I say, just going over so fast. So after the potatoes, that time when I showed you all the rain, we had rain for around about 3 to 4 days. Not continuous, but it was a lot of rain. I think that's what's given everything that little bit of lease of life. Everything is finishing off. Though I have to say, I have left these in probably a little bit too long, but yeah, looking forward to these. We're having a stir fry tonight, so have probably a couple of the kohlrabi courgettes. Like I say, I'm going to pick more beans from up at the top. I think we'll go with 2 of the kohlrabi because I don't know how good it's going to be, and it does need eating. So let's see if we can get this one as well. A bit of a smaller one. Yeah, they're not too bad. After the mess from this one, yeah, I still haven't planted up those leeks, but hopefully with all this rain it's soaked down into the ground. Now we can actually get some holes in. Right, well there you go, that's another handful from up at the top. Right, so those plants are going over, and what I'm finding with everything growing or coming to the end so quickly is I haven't got enough to replace it. These are still got to be potted on, and hopefully they'll be ready, you know, coming towards the end of September. So I'm looking at areas now and thinking I best nip up to the nursery, see if I can pick up anything to fill some of these gaps. It really has been a whirlwind of a season, you know. I think it's been quite extended just because of the heat and the sunshine. Well, sometimes it's been really exhausting with all the watering and just trying to do some work in the heat. You know, I look at this cucumber and think, you know, that's a pity it's going over now. but we have had so much of it that I can't complain. None of this I can complain, you know. It's all a learning curve. But there you go, that's for tonight's tea. We can always come out and pick some more carrots, and they, fingers crossed, are doing really well storing away in the compost. But what I think I may do is nip down to the nursery and just see what there is, if I can start to fill in some of these gaps, because it's like lettuce. You know, I go through lettuce quite a lot, but I can't keep up with it during the summer because you don't get as good germination, and my plants at the moment are just all very little. So but it certainly has been a real good season, growing season. Like I say, it's been quite exhausting with all the watering, and it is sad to start to see the likes of the cucumber coming to an end, because we have had so many, we've had so much joy just coming in here, and shock at times when you walk in and you go, oh, not again. But yeah, it'll be sad when these all go. I think these are going to be the last harvest. And we're making quite a lot of pasta sauce or tomato sauce with all these. These will all get harvested in the next week or so. So quite a lot of this basil will get cut down to go into the sauces as well. And yeah, it'll start to empty out in here then. Right, that was a long waffle. So if you are with me still, thank you very much. And like I always say, hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you again.